Hello class, good morning. If last meeting we talked about planning meals, and this week we will discuss preparing meals for the family. So we will prepare what have you planned. So here are the guides in preparing meals. Let's talk first about use of work simplification techniques. So work simplification is the quickest and easiest way of doing things. Since meal preparations are time consuming, it is important to think ways and means on how the family members can prepare the meals without wasting much time and energy. So they need to plan what to do and how to do the preparations in the simplest and most orderly manner. That's why it is use of work simplification techniques. First is plan for simple, easy to prepare menus. So, what are the easy to prepare menus? Just like sinigang, tinolang manok, nilagang baka, these menus are easy to prepare. Okay? And some are adobo, asado, and mechado. And even dish meals like arroz caldo, pancit, and fried rice with meat and vegetable. So these menus are easy to prepare and very simple. Next is prepare all things you need, preferably evening before. So prepare all the equipments, utensils, and ingredients for your menu. For example, you will cook fried rice with meat and vegetable for your breakfast, so you need to prepare the ingredients, okay, evening before. Number 3 is check the ingredients and make sure that every ingredients is available. So before you okay, plan your menu, make sure that the menu that you will okay plan, or make sure that the ingredients of those menus are available at home or in your kitchen. So estimate the measurements and ingredients without going through actual measuring. For example, a bar of butter is 1 cup, a tall can of milk is 1/3 cup, or an ounces of cocoa powder is 1 cup. So sometimes in cooking, you don't need to use measurement devices. Number 4 is know how to execute different cooking processes. So make sure that the menus that you prepared, make sure that you know how to cook the menus that you prepared. If it is possible, use simple and short processes like boiling, frying, poaching, and roasting. So this depends on the menus or easy to prepare menus that you prefer, that you plan to cook. Use the right equipment in cooking. This makes easy to do work. A peeler can remove the skin of potatoes in second rather than a paring knife. So if you have peeler, it is more advisable for you to use peeler in removing the skin of potatoes, carrots, papaya, rather than using knife. So number 6 is synchronize the work. Meaning to say, you can do 2 or more tasks at the same time. For example, cooking rice in rice cooker while frying eggs in pan. You can also, okay, cook rice while cooking sinigang. So you can do, okay, two tasks at the same time. Next is dovetail the job. This means that you combine the tasks at one time. For example, you poach egg three at a time or after the other. You can prepare hot chocolate in one pot instead of each member mixing his individual drink. For example, you want to serve, okay, orange juice for breakfast. So to make it easier, you can just make an orange juice in a pitcher rather than in per glass. Okay. Number 8 is use convenience food to save time. So what are the convenience food? These are the easy to prepare or easy to cook food, just like ready to mix hot cakes, no bake brownies, and instant food like champurrado and noodles are good example for this. But this is good only for breakfast. Number 9 is use food additives sparingly, especially those which are not organic or artificial. So, meaning to say, we should avoid, okay, using seasonings just like monosodium glutamate or betchin. These are artificial food additives. Another is artificial food color, flavoring extracts like almond, vanilla, lemon, orange, and their imitations, and sauces like soy, patis, ketchup, and vinegar. So take note that some of these are made artificially, so we should only use these additives sparingly. So next is, if a while ago we talked about the use of work simplification techniques, this time use of simple preparation and cooking processes. First one is preparation processes. When you say beat, it is to scramble eggs in a bowl while use of beater. So you are mixing the egg yolk and the white part. Number 2 is dice. So cutting into cubes about 1 centimeter to 1 inch in measurement. So it's like you're cutting the ingredients in a dice shape. Number 3 is measure. Use to portion the ingredients in recipe using measuring cups or measuring spoon. So next is pare. Is to remove the skin with the use of paring knife or peeling. Number 9 is slice. It is to cut across an ingredients using a kitchen knife. The number 6 is chop. It is to cut into small pieces using a cleaver or a kitchen knife. Number 4 is Number 7 is grate. It is to cut the food into tiny uniform pieces using a grater, or in Tagalog, um, ginagadgad. Number 6 is mix. It is to combine ingredients in a bowl using a wooden spoon or fork, simply mixing. Number 8 is stir. Okay, beat is different from stir because stir is to mix in a circular motion. And number 10 is whip. It is to beat rapidly using a beater or whisk. So we use this one in preparing icing for cake. Next is cooking processes. So the first one is the preparation processes. Then let's move to cooking processes. How to cook. First is bake. It is to cook in oven or oven type appliances as in pandesal, cake, or baked macaroni. Next is boil. So boil is to cook food in boiling water as in boiled saba, boiled kamote, and nilagang baka. So next is broil. It is to cook with direct heat as in eggplant or milk fish. So in tortang talong, we use this process, broil. So next one is poach. Is the same as pan frying but with the use of water instead of fat as in poached eggs. Number 5 is stew. It is to cook with more water or sabaw just like tinola, sinigang, and nilagang baka. Next is blanch. It is a plunge It is to plunge the food in boiling water for a short period of time depending on the texture of the ingredients. It means that you will cook the vegetable in boiling water, then after cooking the vegetable in boiling water, you will rinse it. Next is braise. It is to cook into a small amount of liquid just like adobo, asado, and mechado. Next is fry. It is to cook in fat either pan frying or deep frying as in fried chicken, fried dish, french fries. Next is saute. It is the same as pan frying garlic, onion, pepper, carrots, and other vegetable but with very little oil. So saute is in Tagalog ginigisa. And number 10 is toast. It is to cook in oven toaster as in bread. So um toast is different from bake because in toast you were just reheating the bread.